Leslie here. So I'm back at it, and there's something that I really want to talk to y'all about. And for those of you who are willing to listen, welcome. And for those of you who may not want to hear what I have to say once I start, that's okay too. I still love y'all. But I hope that at some point in time you will circle back and listen in, because what I'm sharing with you, in my honest belief, is not just an opinion, but there's truth to it. There's truth to it. I want to talk to the ladies about what their perspective is, what their mindset is when they are vetting gentlemen. Okay? I love to watch Pop the Balloon. That is like one of my favorite shows to watch. The reason I like to watch it though is, yes, sometimes it's entertaining, but it's more because I like to learn people. I like to learn and study people and analyze why we do what we do. What I don't understand, and I don't think I'm the only one, but I do think that I may be in the minority on this one, is why you would pop a balloon because you don't like a guy's socks, or because his pants are high enough to show his ankles. So I'm ready for all that's gonna come after this video, because it's not because I'm trying to get under your skin, it's because I'm trying to provoke dialogue, okay? I'm trying to provoke dialogue. And I'll tell you why I'm doing this in a minute. But this is an important topic. It's not just, oh, it's something in social media people are talking about and so it's trendy, so I wanna talk about it. No, it's deeper than that. It's way deeper than that. For those of you who are serious about finding or being found by a partner, by your partner, it is very, very much of an important topic, because these shows are geared toward helping people to find someone to be in a relationship with. And many of these people do want marriage. My concern though is that if they are making decisions on things that are superficial and things that can change if he changes his socks, or, not to say that you should try to change him, but even in married couples, the wife may help the husband out more with fashion or vice versa. You don't try to change them, but if the person is open to that, you can always offer suggestions when that time comes. But to deny someone the opportunity to engage with you and denying yourself the opportunity to engage with them over something like socks or a hairstyle, that's kind of dangerous, because you could literally be bypassing someone who is perfect for you. No one's perfect, but you get my point. Now, why am I doing this? Because I am passionate about reconciliation as a whole. In our society, there is so much divide between men and women. And if we really look at Black people, that divide just seems to be so apparent. It's so pronounced, okay? Because in other communities where there might be differences, there is still an alliance. There is still this seeing the other, your counterpart, eye to eye, knowing, okay, we still need to be able to build together, to have a family, to love one another. There's still a level of respect. Now, of course, that's not across the board, but I think you understand what I'm saying. Within our community, there is so much of this tug of war and this headbutting, and I really want to see reconciliation in the Black community, because we need family, we need stability, and we need that in order for our community to be healthy and to grow. So this is really what it comes down to. And that begins with forming healthy relationships with the opposite sex, whether or not these are people who you are interested in with regards to romance. This can be a coworker of the opposite sex. This can be a sibling, a cousin of the opposite sex. This can be a neighbor. This can be someone on the line in the supermarket of the opposite sex. We have heard and we know about instances where there are things that flare up just because we are dealing with the opposite sex, and people may not know how to do that in a healthy manner. So I will be talking more about this in videos to come. Tonight, though, I really want to start by talking about why a lot of the superficial, in my opinion, choices that I see can really be preventing men and women from being with that person who is actually really a good fit for them. So in many people's opinions, right? I'm gonna do a live on this too, because what I really want to do is to get y'all's perspective on this. And I want to have a dialogue established where people feel safe to express their opinions without being attacked. But also, I want to develop this among people who are willing to accept when they are proven wrong. I'll give you a prime example of what I mean by that. I was watching a clip earlier today, and there was a gentleman who was asking a woman, if a woman only was able to show up and provide the physical and was empty-handed otherwise, would she be considered a bum? And the woman said no. And then the man asked her, what if it was a man? And she said, yes, he would be a bum. Now, no matter what your opinion may be on that, when it comes down to it, if it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander. So if the man would be considered a bum, why would we not consider the woman a bum? See, y'all ain't ready for me. Y'all ain't ready for me. And for those of y'all who have been watching me on YouTube for the past 10 years, I've been dropping hints about topics like this, and I have been talking on things like this. And y'all could say she a pick me, this, that, or the other. I really don't care. My purpose is to help you truly look at yourselves and see where there are double standards and where there are things that may be actually preventing you from being with the person who is right for you. Another hot topic of mine. Oh, he has to be 6 feet. Well, maybe that's your preference. Okay, that's your preference. We all have preferences. But does that mean if you meet someone who's 5'5", you're not gonna get with him? Now you can sit here and say, oh, it's easy for you to say because you know you're short anyway. Yes, but my husband, my ex-husband is shorter than me and I'm 5'4.5". So obviously, I can say that because what I'm trying to tell you is if you only look at things that everyone else is saying or things that for some reason are deal breakers for you instead of letting them be preferences, then you may end up single longer than you need to be. So we have some talking to do, okay? I will be having a live. I will give you a heads up ahead of time on Instagram and on Facebook when that live is. I will say ahead of time that I'm very kind, I'm cordial, I'm respectful of those who have a difference of opinion from mine, but I'm also no wuss. So I'm not going to, and the reason I say this is because I know that a lot of ladies might try to come. They might try to come over here, but I'm not backing down from this because I've seen a lot of instances where when people chose to not stand on that hill of preferences and they chose to submit to the reality that this person overall was a good fit for them, I've seen how that has worked out well. I have seen how that has worked out well for those who have chosen to do it. Love and peace to y'all. Like I said, I'm not coming for you. I'm coming for reconciliation of our people. And we need to be able to look at ourselves, see our flaws, and I'm willing to see mine as well, because nobody over here is perfect. But I am going to tell you the truth in love, because it's about time. Love y'all.